A mother who lost her own daughter after she was murdered 5 years ago says the nation must come together to end the senseless violence continuing to claim innocent lives. Her comments follows the recent murder of young Reese Williams and just over a week later the murder of a mother and her young daughter. Both incidents took place in Nassau Village. Lavita Thurston says she recently spoke with two pastor friends and suggested they mount a rally because enough is enough.
You have mothers, some of them know their sons them is beat their girlfriend or they have mental issues and they don't say nothing. They just let it keep on happening over and over. We have mothers, fathers, family members who know there's a mental case in the family and they says nothing. And then when the person acted out, they still remain silent. You understand? But if you come out and you warn that person, and if that person don't listen, that on them. But we have to say as parents, enough is enough. We are, some of us already broken, and we incubating more broken kids and bringing them to go in other people's family to harm them. That should not have happened.
She says the murders, particularly of juveniles, should never have occurred, and it appears children are under attack.
How could you go firing on people and worst of all, you killing little children, minors who haven't yet lived? School is opening in a matter of a week. They want to go to school and so excited, and you even ain't live to see the first day of school. Somebody come and kill you. 7-year-old and 10-year-old, enough is enough. We have to get tired of our children, our babies' blood crying out in the streets. We have to do something.
Meantime, 7-year-old Reese Williams was caught in a crossfire and met his untimely demise in what is described as a senseless act outside of his home last week. The news sent shockwaves throughout the community, bringing together everyone who was touched by his death. Social activist Carlos Reed says violence against children stems from an increase in gang wars brewing on our streets. Additionally, Reed says a group of young men who know about the gang rage firsthand are now pooling their resources to assist in curbing the trend.
All of us know what it is to be on the next side of the law. But today, every last one of us are doing something positive in this country, trying to get rid of what we face with today. So we want to say to those out there that are hell-bent on creating mischief, there gotta be a code to the street, man. When we were coming up, and I'm sure all these fellas in the back here could attest, there was a code. If you was with your mother, well, you get away. If children was wrong, you get away. This madness in our country, this need to stop, man. We gotta have a heart. We can't be taking the lives of these young kids, older people.
Another social activist, Eric Fox, says these types of behaviors begin in the home and stumble into society, attracting the vulnerable to a life of violence. But Fox says now is the time to work together to nip this issue in the bud head on.
The seed of this stuff really started within the home, where we have fathers and mothers frustrated and they don't care what they say, they don't care how they carry on, and then the children are being neglected. And so therefore, because these children are neglected and they're hurting, we have a lot of single parents and the children are being left alone because they're hurting. They are left vulnerable for persons who don't have nothing really constructive for them to do. They're left vulnerable. And statistics says that the recruiting time for these young men who go to school is between the time between 4 and 8 o'clock in the evening. Why we have to know, and everybody is flare up after things happen, but the thing about it is all well and good. And to get out there and to put something out there, but at the same time too, this young man's life didn't get lost.